It's your dream. Nobody's going to see it like you do it. It's your dream. Nobody's going to feel it like you feel it. It's your dream. Nobody's going to be as dedicated to it as you are. It's your dream, and they don't have to understand, and they don't have to like it, and they don't have to do it. It doesn't make a difference. It's your dream, and you, my friend, have been given the task to make it happen, and you can't let anything stop you from doing what you were called to do.
Stand up for what you want in your life. You've got to talk to yourself day in and day out. You've got to say, yes, I can make it. The last chapter to my life has not been written yet. If you judge me now, you'll judge me prematurely. I haven't exposed all my stuff yet. I'm still in the process of transforming my life. I'm still in the process of becoming. Yes, yes. When you decide acting in your best interest, you're going to lose some friends. Everybody's not going to approve of you. There's some people that won't like you. Who do you think you are? You're arrogant. What do you think you can do?
Social comparison is real. Hi, I'm Coach Ricardo, and I want to remind you that you are responsible for creating the life you desire. One of the things that I found to be a massive or a major challenge in a lot of people's life is that they compare themselves so much that they forget that they should be more about figuring out who they are and where they're trying to go on this journey we call life. You are responsible for creating the life that you will consider an amazing life. If you don't like where you are, you can make adjustments. But a lot of people, they're so caught up in comparing themselves with everyone else that they're missing out on the life that they can have that's going to be more the perfect life for them because they've made it fit who they are in this hectic, busy, and crazy world. There's a lot of things happening in the world. And here's the deal. You don't need to be about everything that's happening in the world. The whole term, everybody's doing it, is a term you don't need to lean in on. As a matter of fact, the question is, why am I doing it? Why am I doing this? Why am I buying an automobile like the one that I'm purchasing? Why am I deciding to move out of the neighborhood that I'm in only to move in a bigger house that I can barely afford? Why is it that I'm in pursuit of a degree that I'm not interested in actually doing, but it's the degree that everybody else is getting? You got to look at the decisions you've been making up to this point and understand you are in direct proportion to the decisions you make on a daily basis. Your life is going to reflect the decisions you make. Now, if the decisions you're making, if they're not you, guess what you're going to do? You're going to hurt you. Because guess what? All of the decisions that are being made outside of you aren't thinking of you. They're not thinking of your benefits. They're not thinking about your peace. They're not thinking about your joy. They're not thinking about, okay, this is going to work favorably for her. This is going to work favorably for him. You got to do what you got to do to make sure that life is working for you. Okay? So how you spend your money, okay, how you choose to live, where you choose to live, how and what you choose to wear. I mean, I'm telling you, man, how you show up in the world needs to be in direct proportion to your life's vision. How do you deal with social comparison? You discover you. You discover you, and then you embrace you. The more you discover you and the more you embrace you, the more you will be inclined to walk away from everything that's not you. Now, I've discovered that a lot of people have never been taught how to be themselves. We come up in an educational system where we're trying to please the school system. We're trying to please the community. We're trying to please the minister. We're trying to please the boss. We're trying to please our parents. We're trying to please our spouse. And there's just so much pressure to please that a lot of people have never taken the time to discover who they are. And then when they start to discover who they are, it's almost like you're a rebel, like you're on a mission to disturb others. No, you're not on a mission to disturb others. You're simply embracing who you are. You're simply deciding to be the best version of yourself. Maybe it's a little late in the game for having just figured out. I know for me, for the longest, I wasn't making decisions for me. I was making decisions for everybody that's around me. Social comparison had me stuck and locked in a rut. I did not know that I should be about my Father's business for me. There's a plan and a purpose God has placed within me to do within the earth. And my job is to figure out how to be all that God has called me to be. Now, the challenge is, here's the deal. How do I break out of what I've been accustomed to? All of us have been accustomed to behaviors that have to change in order for us to get to where we're trying to go. Your life is not going to change because you say, I'm tired of this way of living. Your life is going to change when you decide to figure out how to form and function your life based on who you're supposed to be. Okay, so every decision you make moving forward, every decision you make moving forward needs to be in direct proportion of who you're trying to become. Who you're trying to become. And who you're trying to become needs to be directly related to your innate ability, your potential, your vision, the goals that you have set for yourself that's going to help you shine bright like a diamond. I don't know about you, but I don't want to live my life for everybody else, only to die sitting on the porch of regret, having never truly lived because everything that I did wasn't for me, and I did not get the joy or had any level of appreciation for the things that I've acquired because it wasn't for me. You know how many people buy automobiles but don't enjoy them? You know how many people have purchased homes but never enjoyed them? I have a number of colleagues that I know, and I said, hey, when was the last time you were in your pool? Oh man, I don't go in that thing. I don't go. Why did you buy a house with a pool but you don't go in it? Why did you buy a car with a sunroof and you don't open it? Hello, come on. Okay, it's like, why did you become a member of a gym but don't go? Hello, there's just so much. Why did you buy the book but didn't read it? Okay, just you gotta look at, why are you doing what you're doing? And is it peer pressure? Is it society's pressure? Is it social comparison that causing you to now do what you do, the way you do it, thinking that it's going to help you to trend, it's going to help you to be more fashionable, it's going to help you to be more successful, it's going to help you to be more appealing? Well, I've discovered that at the very core, the decisions you make for you needs to be best for you. Best for you, best for your family, best for your company, best for your life's mission, for your vision overall. You need to be about you. So this season, I've been encouraging people, it's me versus me. I'm trying to learn how to disconnect from everybody else's idea about me and try to align myself with God's idea about me. What is it that God is wanting me to do? So the scripture says, be in this world, but not of this world. Social comparison will have you to be everything everybody wants you to be, but not be who he wants you to be. Social comparison will have you to understand that that's what's trending, when the truth of the matter is, you may not be about what's trending, but you could still be extremely successful. The Bible says, whatever your hands find to do, do it with all your might. That's supposed to be in line with your purpose. It's supposed to be you capitalizing on maximizing your potential. If you're about everybody else's affairs, if you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, my friend, you're going to lose. If you're trying to figure out how and what to do based on what everybody else is doing, you're going to lose. The greatest level of living life to the fullest is self-discovery. And when you learn to live within your lane, when you learn to discover your purpose, when you learn to live life on your terms, it's called effective living. Join me and other like-minded individuals. Listen, we're sitting down, figuring out and understanding. Here's the deal. Moving forward, we can walk together and still not have confusion as to why you do what you do, why am I doing what I do? Because there's enough space in the world for all of us to be who God's created us to be without us having to compare ourselves with each other, trying to be what we're not. We can learn from others, but we should never try to become them. Okay? Everyone can teach you something, but you shouldn't be so caught up in what everyone else is doing that you lose yourself along the way. The copycat syndrome is attached to social comparison. When you discover yourself, you'll be okay being different in a room where everyone else is the same and you walk in different and you don't even have to feel any kind of way. It's just what it is. I've chosen to be me in the midst of a world where a lot of people haven't figured out who they are. And guess what? When you decide to do that, you'll sleep different. You'll spend your money different. What you buy and what you do on a daily basis will all be different, and that's going to be okay. After a while, you'll find yourself being a part of the 1%, the people who are the game changers in the world, the standard bearers. Okay? Have a great day, guys. Love and appreciate you all. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And remember, Effective Living is here to help you create a life you don't need to take a vacation from.